All right, I think this is the final video I want to record for the day before I kind of burn myself out and never record again. But you know what? Maybe I'll just keep doing this. I'll have like this one day and I just record a bunch of videos, even though I have a lot of work and finals are coming up soon, and it's about to be 7. Wow. But what I want to talk about is not putting your trust in others so easily, right? This kind of has to go with like choosing your friends and all that. But there was this one quote that I heard. It's like, I don't know. I think it was from Star Wars. Don't quote me. I just saw it from a gym edit, and it just stuck with me. And essentially, it's like putting your trust in others is like standing on sand. Like, you know what I mean? It's always going to be moving. It's not the most integral thing, right? Structurally integral. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. And it's very true. I mean, I think the problem with me, I used to always put trust in others because I always expected, you know, like, for me, if I tell someone, yeah, I'm going to do it, I like to follow through. But I started to realize that's a very bad habit because maybe I'd follow through. But if I ask someone to do something, a lot of the times they fail. It's kind of sad to admit. Like, it doesn't matter who. We're not going to name people or list out people. But a lot of the times you may ask them to do something very simple. And it's like, they may do it. They might do it wrong. Most likely they do it wrong. They won't do it the way that you want it to be done. It could be something so simple. Like, I don't know, tell them to park your car. Right? I don't know. This hasn't happened, but tell them to park your car and they park it horizontally when it's supposed to be like going in straight. I don't know. It could be something so stupid. Like, they essentially got the job done, but they just didn't do it the way that you wanted, right? That is a very, very bad example, but I don't know. And you should be very careful with how you trust people. If you tell like, you should be more self-reliant, I guess. That's the main takeaway. Be self-reliant. Don't like, I know this is kind of going like, okay, this is generally counterintuitive. I was saying, don't be afraid to ask questions. I say, don't be afraid to ask questions, but make sure those questions aren't like essentially people doing stuff for you, if that makes sense. Like, you should be self-reliant to some extent, but also don't be afraid to ask questions. This is probably a really weird transition. But what I'm trying to say is, like, you could ask someone like, hey, why does 2 + 2 equal 2? Why does 2 + 2 equal 4? Right? But you shouldn't be like, hey, could you do the homework for me or something like that. I don't know. But generally, don't put your trust in others. If you want them to do your homework for you or whatever the hell the case is, you shouldn't really put your trust in others. Try doing everything yourself, no matter what. Don't put your trust in ChatGPT. That thing fails you as well. Okay? And yeah, I mean, like, aside from this very surface level of like not putting your trust in others, you should definitely, on a deeper level, don't really like I agree with being open. I'm a very open guy. Like, if I say like I'm sweating like crazy, for example, like TMI maybe, but not right now. I'm not sweating crazy right now. The weather's beautiful. But you should be very careful what you're telling people, right? You shouldn't be telling them everything. Like your relationships, even if these people are like very close to you, sincere to you, you shouldn't really be telling them like some specific things. Some things are best to be kept private. You know, you shouldn't be putting your trust in everyone and everything, right? Like, you shouldn't be walking around. Let's say like even if you've known this guy, I don't know, for like 6 years, right? Or this girl for 6 years, whomever it is. Maybe it's your closest friend. You shouldn't be telling them everything. Some things are best to be kept silent. And I don't know why. Like, I think a lot of people just have a problem of not keeping their mouth shut. I mean, I used to be that person, but now I'm like very vigilant of what I say, and I'm more tiptoey about my wording, right? Because a lot of the time, I almost got in a car accident. A lot of the time, if you speak at everything, you will see more problems. I could promise you that. You will definitely see a lot more problems. Whether it's like, I don't know, like everything you did, and then like maybe you told someone, hey, I kind of lost my train of thought. That's so sad. About not putting your trust in others. Well, we went on a tangent. Maybe you're gonna be like, scrap my just last thought. I don't know what I was gonna say. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, don't easily put your trust in others, guys. No matter what, whomever it may be, be very selective with whom you tell what and what you tell them, right? I think that's a very important thing, important quality. And yeah, I think that's the videos for today. I recorded a lot. I don't think the people who watched this necessarily saw the other ones, but if you want, you could go check them out. And let me know. I want to hear everyone else's opinions about like these topics I talked about, because I don't know. I want to hear what other people think. You know, everyone has a differing perspective, and it's very interesting to read what everyone has to say. So if you want, feel free to comment. Hopefully people that know me don't see this channel, because I low-key want to keep this private. And if you send this channel to someone that knows me, you're an op. You're an op. And yeah, time to get to studying, guys. I hope I indulged you guys or gave you some feasible knowledge or something that you could take away from these videos. I kind of like fricked up this video or the last video. I kind of keep going on a random tangent, so I need to fix that. So these first videos will be choppy, so bear with me. If you want to stick with the ride, stick with it. If not, just click off. You know, you don't have to keep up with someone you don't mess with. I'll be true to myself. You know what? That just gave me another topic we're going to talk about. All right, BRB, guys. Catch you in the next one.